Government has now asked GitHub to remove repositories hosting BitChat, the Bluetooth messaging app developed by Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey. The move comes amidst the ongoing Cockroach Janata Party protests in Delhi, where Bluetooth-based messaging apps are reportedly being used by protesters to stay connected after the suspension of mobile internet services. In a post on X, Dorsey has shared a screenshot of a notice issued by the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center under the Ministry of Home Affairs. The notice directs GitHub to remove or disable access to the 3 repositories hosting BitChat, saying that the app could be used to bypass internet shutdowns, evade lawful interception, and help coordinate unlawful assemblies during the public order situations. According to the notice, the government has invoked Section 79(3)(b) of the Information Technology Act 2000 and Rule 3(1)(d) of the Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Rules 2021, directing GitHub to disable access to the 3 BitChat repositories within 3 hours. Atul on the telecast with me. Atul, shed more light into this defiance by Jack Dorsey over the demand that has been made by the government to remove these BitChat repositories.
Well, yeah, Jack Dorsey has made a public statement, clearly laying out the government's order. In fact, the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, the agency, that has, issued this advisory or the order asking GitHub to remove the app, which sort of, facilitates non-data Bluetooth-driven chats. That could, what the agency and the government fears is that given the fact that there is BNS 160, has been enabled in the area, that has been enforced, that should not be bypassed because of any such app, which essentially relies on Bluetooth for messaging and texting, is what the Cyber Crime Center says in this order. Now, what we're learning is that, obviously the internet blockade in the area has, sustained for several days now. In fact, right now I'm outside, the typical radius where the jammer's impact is felt. But just moments ago, I received a message from my telecom operator saying that the internet shutdown has also been extended to this particular area where I'm standing here right now, and right now I don't have internet connectivity. So clearly the government is looking to, act on the internet connectivity in the areas in order to curb protesters commute to the protest area and their coordination. Now, what the government obviously fears is that, if any app sort of bypasses the internet blockade, it could be used by some unruly elements to, unruly elements to ensure a gathering which is obviously unjustified and,
but then
could lead to law and order situation.
The demand that has been made by the government to bring down these apps, this GitHub, to remove the repositories hosting BitChat is not being taken seriously by Jack Dorsey. It seems like he is retaliating, he is protesting this demand by the government of India, and he is in no mood to remove these depositories. All right, shifting our focus to other news. All right, I'm getting information